Okay, so hi everybody. In the previous video I talked about this trading platform, and now it has a backtesting out there. So I've been testing this backtesting out, and then I decided to share a video about Bitcoin RSI results. And the idea is, many of you know that it's really nice to buy in when RSI is low, the indicator is low, but how good it will play out actually in, let's say, the Bitcoin's previous 2 years. Many people just put out like a successful part of the chart where it would work out great, but I'm curious, in this case, if the BTC RSI close state in a 1 hour time frame is below 21, how good the actual results would be in terms of, let's say, profit for the last 2 years. And in the output there are many results, of which I would need to describe to you. Firstly, the first thing what it points out, this tool, this backtesting tool, is a set of data of if there would be a fixed target of 1% and a fixed stop loss of 2%, if the maximum trade time is 5 days, then you will get a result of overall 456% of return, and you will overall have 516 positive trades and 21 negative trades, with overall ratio of averages. Average trade is 0.84%. So, but I would like to compare two things. And then the next suggestion is 1.5% target and 3% stop loss. And in this case, the profit is a little bit different, and the trade is a little bit different, because there are many backtesting softwares out there that do not actually represent the accurate data. Let's say that normally RSI can be low for a period of like 10, 20, 13 minutes. And what this software will do is basically, if you create a strategy to it, let's say you buy when the RSI 1 hour is below 21, then normally, if it's an automated system for you, or you do your trades, it will get to point of 20 and you will decide to buy it right then. But then it can get lower to like 18 or 17. But the system will calculate only if you had a one open deal, and it will not. You can adjust this here, but the point is that why do we have less trades here is because these 1% trades opened up and closed, more rapidly, and these open up. And because of the higher stop loss and higher target, it maintained open for a much longer time. So here they opened and closed, that's why you have more stop losses. But right here they opened and kept open for a longer period, because the price range where it can slide is 4.5%, but here is 3%. So it stayed longer open until it hit the target. But what I really wanted to show you is, some of you may think, okay, 456% is not a big deal. It's like you have $1,000, and then you had in the end of the year you have $4,500, let's say. But keep in mind, this is a strategy. This is not a like a random buy and sell what normally people do. So this is a strategy. So let's see the chart itself. So the chart itself is overall expansional growth, and the system here, as I read it, it calculates, for example, there are several trades done here, like 500 trades in this chart, but the overall idea is that if you add, like, I'll take a calculator on the screen. Let's put the numbers in. For example, we have a starting bet of $1,000, and we got another additional 1%. We have $110, we have 120, we have 130, we have 140, 151, 161, 172. It's after 1, 2, 3, 4, some 7 trades. But what happens if we have sorry, I made a mistake. What happens 1.01 if we have 516 trades? It's $169. So this system, it's when you only have positive trades. So this system calculates your exponential growth of this trade or the period of year, and it calculates you were to get, if you start with $100, you would get $9,000. So it's 19 times more the actual capital you started with. And of course it shows some deals, average profit a day, average deal count a day, average profit overall, etc, etc. Right here you don't see, it's a little bit lower. I cannot scroll the screen so down. We have 69 win streaks and 2 losing streaks. So it gives you like a backtest. It gives you like a good insight to it of what can actually you do to benefit on your trades. And let's just check, because there are ways you can calculate RSI on an open price and RSI on a closed price. And let's see how it shows on the open price. And the suggestion on open price is 1.5% and 3% stop loss, and we have a much lower success ratio and much less trades. So basically, at this case, what I'm pointing out is that it's the price doesn't stay for an hour lower than 21. In most cases it does not. Let's get back to close state and let's try for like 18. Okay, so if the price is below 18, it recommends that we use 1.5% target and 3% stop loss. And we have actually 466, and with the target lower and the same stop loss, we have more positive trades, less negative trades, but less profit overall. Let's try at 17. Let's see what I'm pointing out is that the lower it gets, the higher targets, assuming the system will want to suggestion. 1.5. Okay, let's try 15. Okay, as you can see here, it's actually what I thought is that the lower it gets, the higher targets we can get, and then we were to get 3 and 3. We were to get only 139 trades, and let's see how this looks, how particular this case looks in the chart. An average percentage of a trade is 2.56%, and you can see that from the previous chart, this one has also a smooth exponential growth. And remember, this is from a year or more from the Bitcoin chart, and you don't see any signs of bearish market patterns. Only signs are here, but who knows why. Anyway, So it gives you a little bit a point of view. And now let's see what were to happen if we were to buy, let's say, in the classical support and resistance zone, which is 33.333. Let's get to it. So what I'm doing is I'm just creating a passage 33. Like, let's say in this zone, when RSI is between this zone, what would be the profits we will get with the suggested trailing stop losses and target is. Okay, so we now have some results, and overall I see that it does not actually give out a fixed target. It puts out, alright, here is a fixed target 1 and 2, and we have so many deals and we have so many stop losses, so this is not the good zone. What I wanted to know is what happens when RSI is above 80. And let's just delay this one down. And it points out nicely that when the RSI is above 18, there is basically only losses here. And let's see how much we were to lose if it were to look in a chart. And this is how the chart looks like. We had some profits, and then when I assume that this is where the bear market started, and it got down to so much losses that I don't think it's even necessary to look at this trading strategy at all. So anyway, so thank you for watching, and if you have any suggestions of what would you want to backtest, let me know. What kind of indicators, let me know. And in this video I want to show another cool thing which I found online. Where is this backtesting software available? This is an online tool which I found. So I wanted to show you this great tool. It's called the trader.aicoinpal.com. I will give you a link in the description, but I used to trade in Binance, and then on Bitfinex, and then whatever the place, Bittrex also. Actually I quit Bittrex quite quickly because of the large commissions. But what I really like about this tool is that you can actually see how well your trades are doing in terms of percentage. I'll show you right now. And this is where the backtest I got. And you can see one of my trades is in plus. A couple of my trades are in small minuses right now, and a couple of my trades are waiting for the price to get lower. And so overall I have like 11 positive trades, 3 negative trades, but I'm just testing right now. But I'm just testing this software and getting used to it. But the really cool thing about it is that you can actually make a trade in a couple of seconds, and it pops out a window in which you can fill in all your parameters, or you have set up default parameters. So it's an automation of trading. You make a trade, trailing stop loss, and then the system follows that trade and does the things that you have inputted there. And I've done a video about this in the previous video, so I'll give you a link. So, and this is it about the RSI backtesting. And if you need more backtests, please comment, please write, and I'll make more backtesting videos.